This is sneaky hot news.
Hot news!
Hot news or not news time. Keyshawn, J. Will and Max, ESPN Radio, Sirius XM Channel 80. There's Jeremy Fowler, ESPN senior NFL writer. You can see him on ESPN News right now.
What up?
What's going on, Jeremy?
Gentlemen, good morning.
So, Jeremy, our open to hot news or not news is about Tom Brady to the Dolphins, basically. Well, Brady was asked about it yesterday and said this.
I mean, again, I had a lot of conversations with a lot of people, as I've had for the last 3 or 4 years in my career, about, different opportunities when I'm done playing with football. So, I kind of made a decision of what I'd like to do. I'll get to be in the game of football. And I think for me, the most important thing is where I'm at now, what I hope to do for this team. That's been my commitment to, this team and organization. It's been so much fun for me to come here 2 years ago. It's been almost 2.5 years now, and it's been an incredible part of my football journey.
Is that hot news or not news, Jeremy?
Max, this is hot news. This is magma hot news, because he could have said no. I had no interest in playing for the Miami Dolphins, or, I'm only focused on the Tampa Bay Bucks. But he said he had a lot of conversations with a lot of people, which tells me that there was some serious smoke around the Dolphins situation, which, portends to the future a little bit. He's a free agent next year. He didn't do a contract extension with Tampa. This is probably not going away. Maybe there'll be a flirtation next offseason to play for the Dolphins. I think this is an underplayed story league-wide. That the best player of all time almost went down to Miami to potentially be like a part owner / quarterback. I still think he goes to the Fox booth next year because he's got that contract done, but we'll see.
It is hot news for sure. My colleague, Jay Williams, kind of broke it in a roundabout way long time ago before anybody. He just didn't name names. He gave clues. But let me make another hot statement here. I used to like Tom Brady like yesterday. But then again, today I don't like him now.
What changed? Why do you I don't. You
Because he
said he's
gave me
likable.
he just kind of sound like Tom Brady from New England, where over the last 2.5 years, it sounded like a brand new Tom Brady, Jeremy. Now it's like the same boring Tom Brady from New England. Well, I talk to a lot of guys and people. Like, come on, Tom, give me something.
Jeremy, it's hot news, and it leads this conversation because yesterday I saw 2 pieces of breaking news where I'm like, damn, who's going to get it done first? Will LeBron James own an NBA franchise in Vegas before Tom Brady becomes part owner of an NFL franchise potentially in Miami? Who wins that race? It's interesting.
Brady would
You know who wins the race?
Basketball money.
He's got a
Wait,
Billy on
you know
it
who
already.
wins the race? I'm going to throw one in there. Peyton Manning wins the race.
With the Broncos?
With the Broncos.
Well, it's like an advisory role. Is it like part owner / advisory?
We gonna frame it a certain way, so we don't make people mad out in the universe.
I think LeBron's actually going to be an owner of the team, though. Like, not front
Like
to group.
majority owner?
Yeah, I think LeBron's going to be the first one to do it. Like, officially.
Yeah, he can
own
put
the team.
something on it. I mean, he's got real money.
Got real money. Billion with a B. Devontae Adams confirmed that he left the Packers for less money with the Raiders, Jeremy, because of the uncertainty of Rodgers' career. Hot news or not news?
This is hot news. Keyshawn was talking about Tom Brady maybe not giving us some juicy quotes. Devontae Adams came with the heat yesterday and is telling the truth. And to add to that, I was hearing that this has been going on for a while. He pretty much knew that he was leaving Green Bay for a pretty long time, probably sometime last offseason, last summer. When things were getting weird in Green Bay, he's like, hey, I can go somewhere warm, play with my guy Derek Carr. Like, he was dropping hints about Vegas a while ago. So I don't think things were as rosy in Green Bay as they were made out to be. And so this is a guy who's happy. He's got his new deal. He's out west. And the Raiders are coming, so this is hot news to me.
It is certainly hot news because it gives you a little bit of insight on somewhat of the culture and what's going on, like Jeremy said, in Green Bay. Not just with Aaron Rodgers' thought process, but how the Green Bay Packers organization is somewhat structured and run because you offered more money and the guy decided to turn it down. And I'm not talking about they gave me $1 and they offered me $175 as more money. I mean, the Green Bay Packer offer was a blowaway offer, and he decided not to take it.
This is what I love about professional sports, because if you get to a point in your career where, look, I want to play with who I want to play with, right? Like I want to play with Derek Carr. I feel differently about Derek Carr than I do about Aaron Rodgers, which speaks volumes about the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers.
Actually, I think the biggest story here is it speaks volumes about the Las Vegas Raiders, because there has to be a healthy enough culture. You know, not just, oh, my guy's playing there. For Derek Carr to show you what he can do. For other players to say, I can win there. I can be happy there. Not only is Vegas a great spot and Derek Carr's a real good quarterback and he's my dude, but that can be a winning place. To me, it says the most about the Raiders moving out Key's favorite coach. Things seem to have opened up there, Key.
Look, man, I'm not even going there. Ask Jeremy another question.
Kyle Shanahan says that the relationship with Deebo Samuel has always been good. Hot news or not news?
I'm going to go not news because we know the dynamics of the situation. And as far as I've heard, Deebo Samuel has not officially rescinded his trade request, and there's been no major progress on a new deal. And so what are we talking about here? The 49ers have said 8 or 9 times, like, hey, we love Deebo, and, you know, we believe everything's going to be good. Well, they kind of have to prove that. I don't know that that's a slam dunk based on all that's gone on there with his trade request. So they got some work to do. Not news right now.
Yeah, I'm with you again, Jeremy. It's not news. Yes, all coaches love the players that's on their team. There's no question. What are you supposed to say? Well, I don't like Deebo Samuel. We don't get along. And you mentioned John Gruden. He always would tell me how much he liked me in front of me and then tell somebody else something totally different behind closed doors. So that's what coaches do. Come on, Max. Let's remove the show.
Jeremy,
let's go.
Jeremy, I'm curious. What are you hearing about the way Trey Lance looks at minicamp so far?
Minicamp, good. I mean, it's weird because, you know, there was a lot of speculation about whether Trey Lance was ready and if the team was impressed with, you know, his skill set and his arm strength behind the scenes. I can tell you that arm strength ain't the issue. Skill set ain't the issue. They were happy with what they have, except, you know, really just the learning curve is what they know he has to catch up on, like navigating sort of the chaos of like 11-man football with all that's going on with all he's learned at the NFL level. He's played like 200 and something snaps in the last 2 years. So he hasn't really been ready. But minicamp, they were happy. Like, they cleaned up his throwing motion. Things look a little smoother. So he's on the right track. Everything's going to be fine. It was sort of a long year learning behind the scenes.
Yeah, Jay, I was with you, as I said the other day. I was with you at Duke. You thought I was Warren Moon throwing the football in T-shirts and shorts. If Aaron Donald was chasing me, I wouldn't be Warren Moon. Right. I'd be more like somebody, Jamarcus Russell or something.
Jeez.
Yeah, no doubt. Changes things in a hurry.
Most importantly, Jeremy Fowler, I need you to listen to this from Ryan Clark on DC, and RC does that pod with Cormier. Listen to Ryan Clark on Chris Brown and Michael Jackson.
He is the greatest of all time. We will never see another entertainer take over the world the way that Michael Jackson did. Never see one have the career. I am simply speaking about talent. I'm simply speaking about skills. There is nothing. Let me repeat it again. There is nothing that Michael Jackson can do or could do that Chris Brown can't. You want Michael Jackson to sing? Chris Brown can sing. You want Michael Jackson to dance? Chris Brown can dance. You think Chris Brown can't go remake the Thriller video? He can't do that choreography and crush it? Come on. Now, I ask you this though, DC. Here is what I ask you. You ever seen Michael Jackson play basketball? Chris Brown could play basketball. Did you ever see Michael Jackson while he was dancing flip? Be acrobatic? Chris Brown can do that. We ever see Michael Jackson paint? Chris Brown can paint. You ever hear Michael Jackson rap? Yeah, rap was out while Mike was old. Chris Brown can rap. Michael Jackson can't do none of those things. No. DC, Michael Jackson is Tom Brady. He's the greatest of all time. You know who I think is more talented than Tom Brady? Aaron Rodgers. And I'm right.
He makes you know what? Mic. Listening to RC's argument, I understand it better now, and he makes an interesting point. Jeremy, where are you on this?
Yeah, I'm with RC. I really am. I mean, Chris Brown's the cheat code. Put him on hundreds of songs as a feature, makes it better. Best dancer we've probably seen. I mean, he does flips. I mean, some of the performances he used to do back in the day are crazy. Michael Jackson's in his class by itself, but I mean, Chris Brown is. If we're talking talent, I like the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers analogy. I could get with that.
Thank you, Jeremy,
Key?
for spitting knowledge on these two.
Key, are you being persuaded at all by these arguments?
Come on, Key.
No, I'm not. Just because he can flip. Woo, Michael Jackson didn't put that routine in his no, he didn't put that routine in his choreography. So what does that mean? That mean he can't do it? I mean, like, come on, man, stop.
Yeah.
Y'all falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
Well, what's interesting to me about RC's argument is, to me, people conflate, as I said earlier, talent and skill. Talent's the capacity to do something. Skill is what you refine in order to do it, right? So a lot of times, this guy's more skilled, Kyrie's more, this one's more. Yeah, they're more skilled. That doesn't mean they're greater or more talented. It means that they came along now, right? More advanced. So, but RC is also making the case, not only for skill with Chris Brown, but also for talent.
Just because Chris Brown could rap doesn't mean Mike couldn't rap. Mike probably just don't want to do that. That's not his thing. Man, you don't know that, man. You don't know that.
He was around for the whole thing with rap, and he never tried.
He didn't even try it.
Yeah, because it might not. Look,
maybe when he said
Michael Jackson had Bubbles,
he thought he was
Michael
rapping.
Jackson had a monkey named Bubbles. Man, stop. I mean, like, come on. Yeah, I'm just saying.
What does that have to do? That wins that. The monkey wins.
Jackson had a monkey named Bubbles.
Yeah, what does that mean? Because he can't rap. He been around.
He
had Bubbles,
slick,
man.
Right?
A lot of bubbles.
He calls me a slick talker, but listen to that one. Man, Michael Jackson had a monkey named Bubbles. Stop.
Wow, one.
Come on, when have you ever seen when have you, other than Michael Jackson in our young lifetimes, when do we ever see another human being with a pet monkey? Other than Mike.
I've seen Mike Tyson with a pet tiger.
That was after Michael Jackson had the monkey.
Once again, Mike Tyson had the pet tiger, but Michael Jackson blazed the trail. What about this? Here's another one I want to throw. I'm going to throw his name out if you're talking about, because I could hear RC expanding the scope of the conversation. How many different things Chris Brown could do? Jamie Foxx, to me, most talented person in the world. Jamie Foxx, number one. Where are you on Jamie Foxx versus Chris Brown? I need to know real quick, Jeremy. No.
You're asking me about Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
I like Jamie Foxx. I don't know if he's the most talented person
Max
in the
just
world.
Max likes throwing a curveball in there, to kind of take the conversation.
I heard
I mean, if
RC
we're
was
talking
taking
actors,
it.
I'd go Denzel over him.
Jamie Foxx is as great as an actor as we have. Great stand-up, great everything. What doesn't he do?
Bubbles.
All right, we're going to continue this conversation.
We got to know what kind of pets Jamie Foxx has for the tiebreaker. I don't know what kind of pets he has.
Hey, Jamie, if you're listening, call in. We'll continue this conversation, plus the end of the Warriors run. That's Jeremy Fowler, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Jeremy.
All right,
After
Jeremy.
Sports Center.
Thanks, guys.